let's force ourselves to write a song in an hour. Hot diggity dang.
We're doing a challenge today. We're going to write a song in under an hour.
Oh, you know what? You start throwing this, and this would sound so tight. That's like a hook, bro.
Ooh, yeah.
I'm telling you what! Today, we're going to talk about the evolution of... We're going to talk about the evolution of one of the first songs that we started our musical collaboration. 2 years, bro?
We're old.
We are like older than Facebook friends.
We've actually been Facebook friends since like 2011. So.
I mean, but that really meant something.
Okay, yeah.
So on that day, Tanner come into the studio. We were just gonna write together.
He said, come over and make a song.
I greeted him at the door, like I always do.
The Tan Man!
What's up, Tan Man? That's what I called him, Tan Man.
Then we did this, and then we
Which is crazy because he ain't that tan, but he is a man.
rude again.
He had showed me a song, like the previous time we got together, it was called Satellite.
Yeah.
And I remembered that song. I'm like, hey, show me that song, Satellite. I really like that.
Remember that one song you played me, like Satellite? How'd that one go again? Play Satellite. I remember liking that one.
I'll open my eyes and be pulled in tight and watch as our stars align.
You go into the chorus, there's kind of like that space in between. You're like, something in there, just like something big. I'll be your satellite. Ooh.
Basically, I had written the whole song. We were getting ready to record it, and
Started up the session. Let's start a new session. Started getting everything all plugged in, and if you
thank
want to,
heavens for our ADHD.
right?
We can't focus on jack.
Satellite. Alexa, how do you spell satellite?
SATELLI.
Oh, it's 2 L's.
Oh man, did you go to school or not?
Man, I used to spell really well.
You went to the bathroom and you walked out,
And then Tanner's just like, oh wait, there's this other song.
and I remembered that I had that on my phone, and I went and listened to it, and I was like, I just want to show him this.
And I'm like, because I'm so accommodating, I said, well, let's just hear it, but we're recording Satellite.
There's another cool little thing I started.
'Cause I don't care where your heart is, where we start.
I like that. Right, I like that. So you want to do that one instead?
I kind of want to do this one.
Yeah, let's do it.
Like,
We just started rolling with that, and
We kind of disarranged the piano part.
we just laid down a fresh piano part. It's gonna get huge.
This is where the anthemic comes in, you know what I mean? Then we started working on the lyrics. I think we were trying to think too much at
No,
first. And like, is there another person? Are you talking to another person? Is this about a personal
Yeah.
experience? Like trying to really like tie it into something personal, where sometimes,
Right.
you know what? Just make the lyrics cool. They don't always have to tie into a relationship or a personal experience you went through.
Yeah.
So I think we started going that route because I felt like we had all this momentum with the arrangement of the piano. Then we got to the lyrics, and there was one point where I really felt like, I think we're just overthinking it. Now I'm like thinking too hard. Like I'm thinking, okay.
Yeah, we gotta. We gotta.
Okay, let's force ourselves to write a song in an hour. Hot diggity dang.
All right, guys. So we're taking a little break. Both Al and I tend to overthink things, tend to overthink the lyrics to the point where it kills the momentum of the idea we're having. And so we're doing a challenge today. We're going to challenge ourselves to write a song in under an hour and not overthink the words and not overthink anything, but just whip it out. Let's see where it takes us.
basically we just hit a point where we're like, okay, let's simplify it.
Yeah, we gotta be simple. Throw out stuff, even if it's not tying in together almost.
Overall, I don't think we need to think too much.
So
I don't know
Yeah.
where your heart is,
Okay.
or where we started. I don't know.
It's good. See? We got it.
We
Yeah.
laid down just line by line, blurting out the lines like that, and then it eventually, you start to see it take shape
Right.
as far as like, yeah, this is totally what this means. This totally makes sense. But I remember we were like, what are we gonna do for the chorus?
Oh, you know what? You can start throwing this, and this would sound so
What?
tight. The baby just don't look down. That's like a hook, bro.
ooh, yeah, you can
Isn't
just
that nice?
build the crap out of that.
Imagine that in here. And then you sing it out. Oh, maybe just don't look down. Just hold for a minute. Maybe we'll find out how.
Ooh, yeah.
I'm telling you what. Hit right now.
All right, guys, so we wrote the words and we laid down all of the piano and we recorded a sweet piano part. We've been here for like less than an hour, and I think we're gonna record some vocals too, so let's see what happens.
Then it was record vocals. We did the lyrics. Like seriously, this was like in the zone, right? So it goes from, oh, we're recording Satellite to like, oh, let's record this one, to let's write the lyrics, get in the booth, record the vocals.
Maybe we'll find out how it feels to be living. Thought I would know by now.
Yeah, I like how it just kind of goes back down as being simple.
Baby, I know you showed me how.
Woo! Get you one take wonder boy. And that's all we did that day. I remember it as being done.
Sweet. That's a wrap.
You laid down on the couch and I just started doing editing and you were asking lots of questions.
I just remember being so excited and leaving the studio that day, just like absolutely pumped.
Just getting back from the studio, and I'm so pumped about it. It sounds seriously so cool. It all started from just a little voice memo that I recorded on my phone, and we whipped out this song. That's what music is all about, folks. That feels really good to be able to create something like that and not destroy it with perfectionism.
I love those sessions, right, where you just leave and you just feel like you're just following that inspiration. It's almost like the song is just pulling you along the ride instead of you trying to find the song. And then I always bounce down whatever I am working on and finish that day onto my phone because I want to hear how it's sounding coming through an iPhone. And then I come home and I put in headphones that night and just fell asleep to it. And then it just all kind of comes together. So day 2, I just came in with all those ideas and things we had talked about, you know, as far as making that instrumental build and with oohs and making that last chorus more full. And then I had this guitar idea, just laying out nice chords and then just other little instrumentation and sounds that I was just finding that was just coming through, and produced it the next 2 days. And then I think I was at a point where I was like ready to show him. I felt like you would trust me and be happy with what I did just because we have that mutual respect and understanding. It's like, you allow me to do what I'm good at, I allow you to do what we're good at, and we come together with the skills that we have and we just make the best thing possible.
One thing about Al is when he's finished a song, he will never just send it to you and let you listen to it. He always wants to be with you, in front of you, to see your reaction.
And why do I do that? Because it's like one of the best parts about giving gifts to someone. I just love seeing their reaction, the smile and the joy that comes.
And he said, "Okay, it's ready. Come over." So I headed over to your house.
Probably prepped it for
you
like
brought
30
us down
minutes.
there, and we walk in, and you just know he's so excited to see our reactions.
Well, we're here at the reveal of the song. Tanner's been texting me all day. Let me hear it, let me hear it. I can't wait, please don't make me wait. And I said, this is one of those tunes where you have to be together for the reveal, right? So he came to my home. We're in my home now. Pretty deep if you think of it. It can mean something very deep depending on where you're at. Now, my age. He's 65.
It's like 20 minutes later of hyping it up. He's like, "All right,
this is what I did. This is why."
And then he puts it, and we're just listening.
I don't know where your heart is, where we started. I don't know.
And I remember just being blown away. Every moment just soaking it in, like this couldn't have happened if I was doing this by myself.
And it wouldn't have happened if I was just writing a song on my own either. It just wouldn't.
Baby, just don't look down. Just hold for a minute. Maybe we'll find.
I think how music works with our collaboration process is you just don't have an ego. Like when you see the raw studio footage, it's just like you just throw out ideas and I'm just like, no, try this, try that. You got to be free to like adjust on the fly, and having someone to bounce those ideas off, man, if you can find someone that you can trust is just so cool. It will take everything to another level because you will second guess and you'll talk yourself out of things.
Show me how.
I remember when the big break came, he added guitar, he added these oohs, he added a bass,
that low
vocals,
bass just comes in, right?
all those tasties.
That's the cool thing about this. It doesn't really follow a pattern of a typical song. We hit a verse and then you do some oohs and then you do a half a verse, hit some oohs, then it goes instrumental. All of a sudden you do this big hook and then you hit that chorus.
Baby, just don't look down. Just hold for a minute. Maybe we'll find out.
I love leaving people wanting more. That's kind of a thing with me too. It's just like, yeah, I could give him this chorus a couple more times, make it another 30 seconds longer, but leave him wanting more.
Make him listen.
Make him go listen again.
You showed me.
I reached a point in my life where I realized that I can't be fantastic at every aspect of this music making. It changes everything when you can use collaboration to do what you're best at and what you enjoy most. It makes the whole process way more enjoyable and the final outcome way bigger than I could have ever imagined.
You showed me.
I love it. I just remember taking that song, listening to it over and over again, showing kind of my circle of people. For me, my family's always been really supportive of like my music, and so when I like made something, I could bring it to them and they could give feedback and give me confidence and stuff. And I mean, I know that a lot of people don't have that. And that's the whole idea with this channel and with everything we do, is we want to be that mentor that can give you confidence, help you realize what you're best at.
That's honestly where I get the most sense of accomplishment and satisfaction, is just when we're working together and working with all of you guys, watching that evolution of people who just thought they couldn't do it, was just so complicated and overwhelming, and just where do you start, to now reading emails and things of people just saying, oh my gosh, this is like giving me confidence. Never thought I could do this, and how cool is this? And it's all about lifting one another up to be the best that we possibly can be.
If you guys want to learn any more about writing, recording, producing songs, or if you want to see a more behind the scenes look at this song, where we dive into the mixing and more of the producing, then you can check out the link in the description below, musiccreatoracademy.com. Come join our community.
Yes.
It is awesome. We will catch you guys in the next video.
Come
You're scaring them.
Bye.
You're scaring them. You're scaring them.